Good morning, all. Welcome to another fly tying tutorial. Small town flies here. Today we're going to be tying a fly that is it's not a simple fly, but it catches a lot of fish. There's not really a whole lot of materials to use with it, and fish love it, okay? First off, get your hook and the vise, okay? You're going to be using this is a mustad, size 16 dry. I'm not sure the serial number. I think it's R30, something like that, but it's 2XL long, standard dry fly hook, what it is, okay? Good hook in your vise, okay? I'm using just basically black thread. That's all you're going to use for this, okay? Oh, my thread come out of my bodkin here. Get it back in there. Okay. Using black thread, okay. You're gonna be using peacock hurl. Let me get it out of here. Standard peacock hurl. I'll find it. Where did I put it? Peacock hurl. I know I put it somewhere. Well, I guess we'll just use. I know I might be. Ah, there it is. Literally right in front of you. You can tell it's early in the morning. Okay, so very simple fly, size 16, dry fly hook, peacock hurl. You're gonna be using. Excuse me. And a grizzly dry fly hackle. Okay, make sure it's dry fly again because this is going to float. I don't want to use dry fly. All right, so this fly is, I'm not sure if it's considered an actual fly or if it's just an attractor pattern or what it is, but it catches fish, I guarantee you that. Now, one extra step that I'm going to take involving this, because the peacock hurl and everything is so brittle, I'm going to be using some very, very small, very fine wire. Okay, this is just going to help keep that peacock hurl steady. It's going to help keep the not steady, but help keep it intact, because this, when the fish start biting this really hard, they'll chew up the peacock, and then they'll also keep the hackle steady. All right, so again, start your thread a good eye length or so behind the eye of the hook. Bring it back. Didn't know my things are up. Clip your tag end off. Okay. Come back. Now, again, this is an extra step that you don't have to do, but I do it because it helps secure the hackle and also helps keep the peacock hurl a little bit safer from being chewed up the heck and back. Because I don't know what it is about this fly. It's small, and when they hone in on this, oh my gosh, you're going to have a field day. Okay, put that aside. Okay, tie in your peacock. Actually, tie in your hackle first. All right, you want to, since you're using a size 16 hook, you want a fairly small hackle to do this. So pick one that's kind of on the smaller side. And all this is going to do, you're going to palmer this, basically wrap this to the length of the body back. So I want to kind of measure, so that's about right. Okay. Again, strip off the fluff. All right. Another thing you could, instead of using a neck, okay, there's stuff out there called bugger packs. Okay, basically it's a saddle hackle that is pretty much 100 of the best feathers to use for palmering on dry flies, woolly bugger, stuff like that. And speaking of woolly buggers, that's probably going to be one of my next flies I'm going to tie as a woolly bugger, because those are, again, use them year round, whenever. I mean, they're awesome. All right, time to tie your peacock hurl. All right, This is up to you. I take 2 strands because I don't want to really bulk this out that much, just because it's a very small fly and you don't want to bulk it up where it's gonna, absorb a lot of water. So, okay, get this out of the way. This is what's nice when you have your materials clip on your vise. Okay, again, wrap it around once, start bringing it up. Okay. Get a nice full body. Again, stop it beforehand so you can actually tie off the head. Okay. Get your thread nice and okay. Now, again, being this is a smaller hackle, I'm gonna use hackle pliers. Okay. So, without getting that in the road, take your hackle. Okay. Start palmering. Oh, that will happen occasionally. The tip will break. So just come back in, just grab it. Okay. All right. Start palmering forward. Again, I don't know what it is about this fly. Fish absolutely love it. They inhale it sometimes. Okay, capture your thread in front. Okay. Nip it off. Kind of get the head a little bit cleaner. Now, this rear wire comes into play. It's kind of just twirl it in there. Again, this just adds for stability to protect your hackle and protect the peacock hurl itself. Okay, so capture it. Okay. Okay, get that off of there. Now, kind of preen this back. Get the head kind of cleaned up. Okay. Again, you're gonna have just clean off the back here because you're gonna have some. Okay. All right. Now, once you get that, you basically need to whip finish the head, and it should be done. Couple variations to this fly I've seen. You can make what they call a high vis Griffith's gnat. Basically, all they're doing is in the rear end of the fly, they're tying some kind of yarn or sculpin feather trimmed really, really short to act as a hot spot. I've seen them tie a post up here at the front with antron, something that floats. Okay. Make it high vis, which is perfectly acceptable. I've had a dozen of them in my box. Finish off with some just a little touch of head cement. Remember, this is a size 16 hook, so it's fairly small. Okay, and that is your basic Griffith's gnat. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Like I said, I'm just starting this channel out called Small Town Flies. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.